Hello, this is all the stuff I did when I went to Epic Universe, Islands of Adventure, and Universal Studios. So when I went, it was during Halloween time, so there was the Halloween Horror Nights, which I didn't get to go to, but it was all decorated and it was super cool.
I'm going here first. You already know. I'm going here first.
Yes, I actually went there first, but no, I didn't get anything. There wasn't as much merch and like decorations when I went in January and in June. I'm assuming because Wicked is more popular now, but it was still a super cool experience. There was also a parade, which I haven't seen in a while. It was movie themed, so it had Sing, Back to the Future, Kung Fu Panda, Ghostbusters, Jaws, Jurassic Park, and E.T., which I didn't actually take a photo of. Harry Potter is like my favorite thing in Universal. I always have themed outfits and I bring my wand to do spells. It's just a really fun place when you want to explore and feel as if though you are actually in the movies. I think they did a really good job on that. The butterbeer, I didn't actually get any this time, but it's just super nice, super cool. And the rides are amazing, and obviously we cannot forget about the dragon. The Death Eaters, OMG, this is actually the first time I ever saw them before. I didn't get to take a photo with them because they move so fast. And like, see, I was trying to record. I recorded some videos of them and so did my mom, but I was just too scared to take a photo because like they kept moving and they were fast and it was like they had something to do, but they really didn't. But at least some people got the experience to take photos with them.
So is this always just ready? Oh, oops.
Bro, passing people in line while having the express pass is just so embarrassing. I feel so bad.
Their heads will adorn my library bubble.
But yeah, what you just saw there was some other rides that I went on in Universal, and now on to Epic. When I tell you this experience was amazing, just going through the portal, like the little plant that he goes in, like the tunnel he goes in, it was so cool just stepping on that escalator and like the lights, the sound, it was just so amazing. It's alive! It's cool. Fun fact, we actually walked in not knowing that it was Dark Universe, about vampires and Frankenstein. I actually thought it was Harry Potter at first. But since we were kind of rushing, we didn't have a lot of time to really look at every single part about this land, and I feel like there was just so much more to it that we didn't get to explore. Okay, now this is Harry Potter. In my opinion, it was actually a huge letdown because I didn't get to look at anything because we were in a rush. But I feel like the decoration, it just didn't feel like Harry Potter. It felt kind of flat to me, which was a bit disappointing. My favorite part about this ride was actually not even the ride, it was just walking into this green fog when you enter the line. It was so cool and it felt so magical. I loved it. When we were actually entering the ride, we were waiting for the cart to arrive. There were these two guys that were helping out with the ride. There were like employees, there were workers there, and they were so funny. They were like making jokes and it just felt so like comfortable. Like they were so sweet. But yeah, that was also one of my favorite parts because they were just so funny and they were so cool. Overall, the entire ride was a little bit bland, definitely not worth the wait. This is How to Train Your Dragon. This was the first land we actually went to when we arrived at Epic. And this was a roller coaster. It was so fun, but I never actually watched any of the movies before, like prior to going to Epic, so I had no idea what was going on. But I still really liked it. Overall, this trip was amazing. I love going to Epic for the first time. Sadly, the Stardust Racers was closed due to the man that passed away, which is completely understandable on why they shut it down. They actually opened it as soon as we left. It was back up for testing, which was kind of sad to see because we never got to go on it. But overall, the decoration was amazing at Epic Universe. They did an amazing job, in my opinion. The rides did fall flat a little bit, just in my opinion. I think Islands of Adventure definitely is the best for roller coaster based rides. Not saying that Epic Universe still didn't have good rides. It was fun. I think the decoration was the best part there, making it seem like you were actually in the land. Like, it was a cool immersive experience, and I was just like blown away with like specifically the Super Nintendo. It was amazing. My favorite, I'd say, was the How to Train Your Dragon, or probably the Frankenstein and Dracula one, or Curse of the Werewolf. Also, I got to feed a squirrel. It was so sweet. Oh my gosh, I felt like a princess.
Te está buscando, mira.
Touch my